Hello, my name is Sarah Faye, and I am a tutor and substitute teacher who would like to take my pharmacy background and bring it into a high school science classroom. Today I have chosen to talk to you about bullying and cyberbullying. I chose this topic because I feel like it's very relevant in today and age in the culture of schools and what students experience. And I myself experienced it when I went through school, and just want to take what I learned and share with other teachers of how they can help out their students in their classrooms. So think back to a time in school when you were bullied. What did it look like? What did it entail? Probably contain the three components of bullying: unwanted aggressive behavior, a real or perceived power imbalance from one student to another, and unfortunately this misuse of power is repeated over and over. So the Department of Health and Human Services has come up with a website that is called stopbullying.org, and it goes into what is bullying, what bullying looks like, who is at risk for bullying. Oftentimes it's children with differences such as overweight, underweight, different clothing, who their friends are, all sorts of stuff. What I like about this website is it went into bullying, cyberbullying, and also brought in prevention. And we'll talk later about building a safe environment in your classroom and why that's important to tackle bullying. So, what are the types of bullying? There are three types of bullying. There's verbal, which is your teasing, your name calling, taunting, inappropriate comments. Social, when a friend leaves another friend out of a group for some reason, telling other friends not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors. And then the physical, the hitting, the kicking, the tripping, the pushing, making rude gestures towards another. All of these aspects of bullying are going to affect the person being bullied. And this student can often experience anxiety, depression, feeling lonely, just really down self-esteem about themselves, and just not feeling really good about themselves. So it's important to encourage your students and build up be a good example for respectful behavior. Now, it's very important when we look at bullying to not give a label to these students as they're the bully. This is the victim being bullied. Victim and bully kind of bring this negative connotation, kind of set these students up to not really believe that they can overcome this and become more respectful or get out of the situation, and they really are good members of the school community. So signs that you can be aware of a child is being bullied: they may have unexplained injuries, lost or damaged property. As a parent, it's important to have open communication with the parents. They may notice frequent headaches or stomach aches or complaints that they want to stay home. There's a loss of interest in school. Signs a child is bullying others: they're getting into fights, acting out aggressively, not really taking responsibility for their actions. So what can we as teachers do to help? The biggest way to stop bullying is prevention. Most schools require a prevention program on bullying. Your school might have one. I encourage you to check it out and learn about what it is. You, as a teacher, have an important role as you can create a safe environment in your classroom. Create an environment that fosters communication. The more you talk about this, the more students realize what it is and why not to participate in this activity is better for students. They feel more comfortable coming to you and being like, hey, I think I'm being bullied. Hey, I noticed this student. I think they're being bullied. They feel comfortable talking to you, which is helpful for you to be able to respond. But never ignore a student. Always validate them and investigate what's going on in the situation. But don't assume that one size fits all. The picture of the bully in cartoons, the big student who's picking on the little student, it may just be subtle comments that are being made that you may not pick up on right away. So let's jump into, take a dive into cyberbullying. So I did have a video that I wish I could have played for you, but unfortunately Screencast-O-Matic doesn't allow the video audio to be played. So I will explain what cyberbullying is. It's basically bullying on the internet, and Tim and Moby the robot would have showed you what bullying is. I encourage you, if you have younger students, to check out this website on brainpop.com. Lots of stuff you can do, quizzes, activities, and different uses to explore bullying. But bullying, it's bullying on the internet, bullying in those websites that students have access to now, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even in your games like Fortnite and Mega Blocks, like that. Just an area, all these areas where a cyberbully can be hard to detect because they can pretend to be something else, use a pseudonym, and not be real evident, and it's really hard for the person being bullied to escape it because it's kind of more public. It's out there. You can see it a lot of places. A lot of other people can see it as well. Unfortunately, it creates the embarrassment. And they may not know who is targeting them or even why. So just keep an eye out for any rapid changes in device use, emotional responses when they use their device, hiding screens. Again, what is you as a teacher can do: create that safe environment, encourage open communication, and be a role model, which leads me to the takeaways of being aware as a teacher. Know the signs, go on those websites, explore my references that I listed, become more aware, be a role model of respectful behavior and respectful digital citizenship. Encourage conversation among your students, help them be more aware, help them create an environment that's safe and respectful for everybody involved. And so I leave you with the question of, what strategies has your school put into place for the prevention and handling of bullying? I encourage you to dig deeper, find out where you can get involved, and how they're emphasizing prevention at your own school. Thank you for listening.